Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Chicks TV. We made it, y'all. We made it to the end of Ready to Love Miami. What is this, season 2 of Miami? This was a long ride. This was a hard ride. It was a hard review. What really made it fun for me is it was my first year on Kamisha Reviews panel. So I like talking about it with the other ladies and, laughing with the other ladies. And, we had a good time over there. But if it was not for that panel, I don't know if I would have kept watching it to the end. Y'all know how I did last season. But we made it. I have a couple of things to say. I promise you all, I fast forward maybe a good 75% of that episode because I knew it was the end. I only really cared about who picked themselves and who picked each other. And why are we meeting the family on the last day? It feels like production kind of rushed this to the end, but let's get into it. What didn't I fast forward, y'all? I watched Cynthia have her family come and meet with Andre and Anthony. Andre is a clown. Cynthia has always been on point answering questions when she's meeting family, friends, group dates. Like Cynthia is a well put together, she got her ish together. Let's just say it like that. And Anthony was still mumbling and fumbling over his words. And the cousins and the friends were just like, we just want somebody to take care of our sister. We love her. She deserves the world. She been through it all. She the one who keeps us strong. And we just want somebody who's ready to be with her. And he was like, you never really know when you're ready. You're on a show called Ready to Love? You're on a show where you're supposed to be seeking a life partner because you're ready for commitment and to settle down. And you sitting over here fumbling, you never kind of know when you're ready. I don't know. They were giving him the side eye, and I've been side eyeing that ponytail all season. I cannot stand it. Ugh, I cannot take it. But we ain't got to look at it too much longer. The reunion. Oh, the reunion fashions. Oh, we gonna drag the fashions next week. Oh my God. But Anthony came in, talked with a little more sense. I'm gonna get to who picked each other because I'm really rolling my eyes at it. Who else little time did I watch? Oh, I watched Morgan meet with her brother. Her and her brother look just alike. Morgan's brother says people from New York are aggressive. Y'all know black people really don't like that word aggressive. We don't care where you from or what you do. Don't put the word aggressive on us. I think the people in New York are forward. They get to the point and say what they got to say. They don't really beat around the bush with their words. But it's people like that all over the United States. Let's not get the people in New York panties in a bunch because we calling them aggressive. But the brother, Tony, has shown aggressive tendencies on this show. He's shown his anger. And Morgan told the brother about Natasha as well. I think let's go ahead and get into it so we can get into it. Tony and Morgan meet up. I call it the Ferris wheel, but it seemed like this year they said Angie always talking about that damn Ferris wheel. We gonna let them sanctuary or a park or something this time. But whatever, they meet up. Morgan is in her feelings. I can tell based on the bits and pieces of what I heard Tony say, Morgan say, and Natasha's interview. Check out Natasha's interview on Kamisha Reviews. Based on all the pieces of the puzzle that have been reviewed so far, it seems to me that Morgan is really hurt by what was going on between Tony and Natasha. I believe Natasha in the interview that Natasha has been dating Tony this entire time of the process, that they were probably doing more than dating. They were in they were in a relationship, but it wasn't exclusive. Like they were doing everything that people in relationships do, but they were allowed to date other people because he was allowed to be on TV and date Morgan. Morgan didn't know about this situation. And if I was Morgan, I would be upset too. I mean, Morgan has openly admitted on national TV that at the thought of her man cheating on her, she put Nair in his shampoo and pulled all his hair out at the thought. So, yes, I can imagine Morgan faking the front like she really wants to be with Tony, just so at the end of this, she can say, no, thank you. Get somebody, go on ahead and get Natasha to do it. I don't want you. That's what it gave. That's what it gave. Morgan has told us that she's petty. When her feelings are hurt, she acts out. And that's what she did. She got to the end of this, look Tony in the face and say, I choose myself. I ain't got time for this entanglement. I ain't got time for your lies. I ain't got time for your anger. And I will say it again, outside of Morgan calling this lady ugly and low hanging fruit, I'm here for everything that she did. I'm exposing your ass on TV too. Now, the only thing I feel like Morgan is saving face, she doesn't want to get on television and be like, this man been dating this woman for the entire however many weeks the process is, 8 to 10 weeks. We've been on the TV show and he got me out here eliminating man after man. And I could have maybe gave Blue a chance. I could have maybe gave Lyndon a chance. I could have maybe pulled over there on Andre's ponytail. But no, you got me out here wanting to be with you, but you've been with her the whole time. So I feel like Morgan is saving face and she's sticking with this, oh, we only dated 3 weeks into the process. No, I believe they dated the entire process, Tony and Natasha. And I believe what the Twitter, allegedly what the Twitter curb said, that Jeffrey allegedly was the one spilling the tea, telling Natasha that he with Morgan, and telling Morgan, he with Natasha. And they mad, and she's mad. And I'm not mad at her for being mad, and I'm not mad at her for being petty. And I'm kind of happy that Morgan chose herself, because we saw the red flags. We saw the red flags all up and down our TV screen, and we don't have time. Now, I can't wait until after the reunion. Kamisha, if you ever listen to this, go ahead and secure an interview with Morgan and Tony next, so we can get all three sides of the story, because right now all we really have is a little lie. I believe it's a lie that Tony said about this 3-week thing. Go ahead and get Morgan's side of the story. Let Morgan spill all her tea, and let Tony, we ain't really got to hear from Tony, because if he just gonna get on your interview, Kamisha, and talk about this 3-week thing, I don't believe that. So I don't care. But that's how I feel about the Tony and Morgan situation. Put it on the bow. They gonna argue and fuss and fight at this reunion, and I really don't care. I really don't care. If ain't nobody gonna tell the whole truth, I really don't care. Now, Mercedes also chose herself with Marc Anthony. I feel like Mercedes chose herself 3 or 4 weeks ago. But it's just a race to the end. I mean, I'm going to assume Ready to Love all TV shows are like Survivor, Big Brother, The Challenge, where every week you're on TV, you get a little stipend. Maybe Ready to Love might get $100, a couple $100 a week. But every week you're on the television show, you get a little stipend. So in my mind, that's what I'm hoping that these people are doing. Like, I'm just going to sit around to the end so I can get a couple $100. It's better than zero. Because I feel like Mercedes threw in the towel a long time ago. I wasn't shocked that she chose herself. I don't even think Marc Anthony wanted Mercedes. I felt like he really wanted Jeffrey, but everybody knew Jeffrey and Andre were going to choose each other. So that's that. Let's go ahead and get Jeffrey and Andre off my TV screen. Now, when I was looking at Kamisha reviews, because I promise you, I fast forward through all of that. I just saw them kiss at the end. I said, okay, they chose each other. Let me keep fast forwarding. I didn't watch or listen to anything they had to say. But this man came to the park, Sanctuary, wherever they were, with roses. The top half was a church suit. The bottom half were joggers and gym shoes. I said, Kamisha, I don't believe it. Y'all got to show me the picture. Kamisha pulled up the picture. You go ahead and watch the panel. Kamisha Reviews panel. We usually go live at noon, but you could rewatch it. And so she showed us the picture, and I was like, oh my God. The foolishness. I would have told his ass, see, I'm cursing. I would have told him no just for him showing up, because Jeffrey showed up in a whole prom gown, and here you are in joggers and gym shoes. No, sir. No, ma'am. I choose myself. I choose myself. But then y'all all kissing. Y'all been husband and wife, my soulmate. I love the kids. I've been the stepdaddy before. I ain't got no problem with the kids. Just to turn around next week after reunion, and the first thing we hear, it's a problem if a woman got all these kids and neither one of her baby daddies want to have nothing to do with her other kids. It's a problem. Sir, you knew this problem many, many weeks ago. And she was honest about it. She didn't even lie. She told y'all, I'm not bringing no exes on this show because they don't pay no child support. They ain't in their children's life. So why I'm gonna have them on this TV screen, fronting and BSing on the TV if they can't even come around and take care of their kids. She was honest about it, sir. You knew this. You knew this. You could have been put Jeffrey on the curb and kept it moving with Cynthia. But see, Cynthia baby daddy crazy too. So I feel like people were just hanging on to make it to the end, but they really didn't want to be with each other. So we gonna drag Andre a little bit, and we gonna drag Jeffrey in this storm wig. Ma'am, I don't know who told you a iced out white wig was your look, but it's not. You look a hot ass mess. I didn't even know that was you. I did not even know that was you sitting on that reunion in a white gown and a matching white wig. You look a fool. But anyway, who's last? Anthony and Cynthia. Anthony and Cynthia picked each other. Great. I don't think they want to be with each other either. Cynthia really wanted to go ahead over there and pick Andre. Anthony was just happy to be there. Because Anthony know your baby daddy crazy too. And he finally admitted that baby daddy is a red flag. We love you. We love the kids, but we don't want to deal with that drama. We don't want to deal with that drama. And Cynthia, I really feel like that's your hardship of dating now, because you are a gorgeous woman. Got all your shit together. Intelligent. See, I'm cursing. I'm trying not to curse. You got all your stuff together. Intelligent. The only red flag I see in your life is that baby daddy. If I was you, I wouldn't introduce nobody to my baby daddy until I was a good 6 months strong, and you knew that it was real love, and you knew that you really wanted to be with this person, because I wouldn't introduce anybody to my kids that early on either. And so once you know it's secure, and then you kind of tell them, like, he a little bit crazy, but our love is strong. You start introducing a man to that foolishness early, they're gonna be like, there's other women out here in the sea. That baby daddy ain't that crazy. But good luck, Cynthia and Anthony. I don't know if you all are still together, because I don't follow nobody on Twitter, so I don't know, or Instagram. I don't think you all are still together, because I don't think you all ever really wanted to be with each other, but y'all made it to the end, and we'll see at the reunion next week. I feel like the reunion next week will be a lot more to talk about, so I'll be back and we'll have a good time with the reunion, definitely with these fashions, because, Janique, you got a big ass feather on your shoulder. Oh, I don't. I ain't a fan of any of the reunion looks, but we'll get into it later. Come back, you all. I'm getting ready to get into the challenge, because I gotta cook my Easter dinner, and tomorrow is Easter, and after church I don't want to be cooking. So tonight I'm gonna start cooking it, slow cooking my turkey wings. I'm gonna definitely knock out my greens and my macaroni and cheese. So after church tomorrow, all we got to do is get together and eat and have a good time and celebrate the Lord, saving our sins, dying for our sins, all of that. So happy Easter. Come back in 2 minutes. I'm going to get into the challenge. We're going to have a good time talking about the Challenge USA cast reveal. And if not, I'll see you all next week for Ready to Love. We'll have a better time with the reunion. But congratulations to all the people who played in our face on this last episode. And thank God it was the last episode, because I am over Miami. Miami was a mess. Good luck, Dallas. I heard Dallas is filming right now. Good luck. Anyway, y'all, have a good one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.